is the rapist.
We will keep protesting the rapist.
I'm not getting what actually has happened.
He is the rapist.
Shadows of Stardom, we are discussing the ongoing crises, which paints a vivid picture of Hollywood's less glamorous side that is giving the underbelly of Hollywood, where the glitz and glamour of the silver screen often mask a much darker reality. Dreams collide with nightmares. This video is about a person built an empire on ruthless ambitions and put a foundation of broken promises and shattered dreams. We will discuss Harvey Weinstein's case from all possible angles. A name that ruled rose to the prominence in Hollywood, Harvey Weinstein, co-founder of Miramax. In the late 20th century, Harvey Weinstein emerged as a pivotal figure in the film industry. A kingmaker whose influence could catapult careers and projects to stardom. His company, Miramax, became synonymous with success, attracting aspiring artists who sought the golden touch that turned ambitious films into cinematic legends. Weinstein's ability to spot and shape raw talent was unparalleled, and his endorsement was often the gateway to critical acclaim and box office triumph. His famous productions include Pulp Fiction, released in 1994, Shakespeare in Love in 1998, and A Gangs of New York in 2002. His productions garnered Oscars, his influence undeniable. But beneath the glittering surface, a scandal simmered, ready to erupt. In the unfolding narrative of Harvey Weinstein's downfall, a critical chapter was written by the women who endured his intimidation and harassment as part of their daily professional lives. This was the grim reality behind the scenes, a perverse anormalcies established by Weinstein's abuse of power. Yet, in an act of collective defiance, these women marshaled their courage to stand up against him. Their voices, once isolated, now converged into a chorus of resistance, echoing through courtrooms and across media platforms. A chilling piece of evidence emerged in the form of a video. The footage, recorded discreetly by one of his accusers during a meeting. In the video, Weinstein is seen making unwelcome advances, touching the woman inappropriately despite her discomfort. This visual proof, stark and undeniable, bolstered the claims of numerous other women who had accused Weinstein of similar misconduct. As they stepped forward, the facade of Weinstein's empire crumbled, revealing the extent of his misconduct and leading to his eventual conviction. Their bravery not only toppled a titan but also ignited a global movement, altering the landscape of workplace conduct forever. It was a turning point where the silenced were silent no more, and the predator found himself prey to the justice he had long evaded. As Weinstein's star ascended, so did his power. Miramax's success with art house and independent films in the 80s and 90s was unparalleled, becoming synonymous with cinematic innovation and critical acclaim. Yet, behind this facade of success, lay a trail of shattered dreams and silenced voices, as Weinstein wielded his influence not just to shape careers, but to coerce and control, casting a long shadow over the very industry he helped define. In May 2018, the narrative shifted dramatically. Charges of rape and criminal sex acts led to Weinstein's arrest, marking the beginning of a legal odyssey. This pivotal moment signified a reckoning for Weinstein and a victory for his accusers, and he brought in the full glare of public scrutiny. It was anticipated that the ensuing trials and testimonies would not only decide Weinstein's fate but also signal a profound cultural shift as society grappled with the implications of the MeToo movement. February 2020 saw Weinstein's empire crumble. Convicted of rape and sexual assault, he faced a 23-year sentence. The industry that once revered him now watched in stunned silence. The verdict was a watershed moment, but the story was far from over, with an appeal looming on the horizon. The sentencing of Harvey Weinstein to 23 years in prison elicited a wide range of reactions from the public. On one hand, there was a sense of satisfaction among many who felt that justice had been served. This group believed that the lengthy sentence was a fitting consequence for Weinstein's actions and a victory for the victims and the MeToo movement won. They saw it as a strong message against sexual misconduct and abuse of power. On the other hand, some people experienced distress over the sentence. They may have felt that the legal process was flawed or that the punishment was too severe, considering Weinstein's age and health. Others might have been concerned about the implications of the case for legal precedents and the treatment of similar cases in the future. April 25, 2024, marked a new twist. Weinstein's conviction was overturned by the New York State Court of Appeals. Legal technicality cited, a retrial ordered. The decision sparked debate, the scales of justice in question, and the world watched, wondering what would come next. The legitimacy of the legal process came under scrutiny as Weinstein's convictions, once secured by evidence, were overturned, casting a pall of uncertainty and unrest over the entire affair, leaving observers grappling with the chaotic turn of events. The Weinstein saga stands at a crossroads. His works, once celebrated, now overshadowed by his actions. His case has become a symbol of a broader movement, the MeToo era, challenging power dynamics and demanding accountability. As we await the next chapter, we reflect on the impact of his legacy and the ongoing quest for justice. As we reflect on the trial's proceedings and its outcomes, we invite you to ponder two pressing questions in comment section. What are your thoughts on the trial and its integrity? And looking ahead, do you believe the accusers will pursue further legal action, or will this chapter be closed here? Your insights are invaluable as we navigate these complex issues. It will really please if you subscribe our channel and become our regular viewer.